guys, so an update, realtor number 4 came. Now this was a partnership. I knew that. There's 2 realtors, they own their own brokerage, versus the second realtor who's part of a very big brokerage. We thought we were dealing with one agent, but they brought a second one kind of to our surprise, which we did not like. We didn't feel comfortable. The first 2 realtors are absolutely out. We actually really liked the realtors from yesterday. What they did, which was different, was every single house that they sold off grid, they printed out the MLS listing and they left it with us. They're like, we've sold off-grid homes. And I was like, wow, that's, Now the gentleman last weekend has lived off-grid, and he sold very high-end properties as well. And he's lived off-grid, so he knows about solar systems. If buyers have questions, he can answer them right on the fly. Versus this one that came this weekend, they don't know as much about the off-grid system, but they knew enough, some of the questions to ask, which I appreciated. It seemed like they did their research before they showed up, which says a lot. They have more energy, a little more extroverted, and sometimes in sales you need that. I think it's going to be between these 2 realtors. The gentleman from last weekend has 30 years experience, very storytelling, very down to earth, which is more my vibe. These 2 ladies, I think their energy was great. Like I said, a little extrovert for my personality, but it didn't mean I didn't dislike them. They, I think it's their personality that helps sell, and it wasn't too overbearing, because some extroverts, I'm just like, get me out of here. So both realtors are going to do their own research. And what I liked, this woman said yesterday, off-grid homes are in their own category. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes you have to find comps like all over the place. She may have to find comps from what they sold. So it is between these 2. I feel better. It is exhausting. Every weekend it's been realtor after realtor, clean the house up, bring the kids to my parents. It's a lot, but I'm glad to be in a position where I feel comfortable picking between 2 different realtors, and they're both experienced with off-grid homes, which is like the unicorn that we've been waiting for. So we like both. We're just going to have to sit down and discuss numbers and strategy. So that's my quick update. Longer format video coming later.